With YouTube being the most popular platform for gaming video content, there has been a rise of multiple YouTubers based around gaming content. The topic of this video will be about one particular YouTuber with over 2.6 million subscribers on YouTube, over 2,000 videos, and over 1 billion views. This is the history of
The Nerd Who? The Nerd Cube.
One. The fuck did I do that? Find the 6 purple. Boxes scattered around the house. Oh, I thought that was a question. Find the 6 purple. Wait, I just like the...
Who is Nerdcubed? Well, my dear viewer, I will tell you. Daniel Hardcastle, also known as Nerdcubed, was born on the 23rd of March in 1989 and is a British YouTuber known for his plethora of video gaming content on his main channel, officially Nerdcubed. Alongside his main channel are other channels in Nerdcubed, such as his Toys channel, Livestream Archive channel, and also his dad's channel called Dadcubed. Well, now with introductions over, let's start from the beginning. Before Daniel started his YouTube career, he was primarily known for his Minecraft webcomics, which were made with various Minecraft screenshots with added characters of his own. Spanning over 3 years from the start of 2010, the comic was never officially completed, with the last page of the comic being created on the 14th of May 2012. A year prior to the abrupt end of the Minecraft webcomic, on March 20th, 2011, at the age of 21, Dan uploaded his first video titled Edgar Wright Accepts His 2010 Nerd Free Awards, in which Edgar Wright, the English director, screenwriter and producer, accepts an award made by Dan himself.
Hello, I'm Edgar Wright, and I would like to thank nerdcubes.co.uk for the 2010 Nerd Awards for Best Film, Editing, Writing and Best Directing. Thank you very much.
Which was later mentioned by ex-co-runner of Nerdcubed, What Fan Art, in a video titled The Great Nerd Free Gathering, that he made it while on the train.
Did you give him that award? Remember it?
Yeah.
I remember the awards.
Made it on the
They're all here. It begat us.
Further on his channel, he then continued to making vlog-style videos.
Hey guys! Basically, you stick your head in here, and the blades at the top give you a nice haircut.
The Minecraft series.
My good grief, this is the world's biggest military helmet. Without further ado, Pick Frank! You know what I said? I had a really brilliant idea. Yeah. A lava defense wasn't a great idea on a wooden fortress.
And various other Let's Plays in between.
Tank can't hit shit. And pull up, go! Don't jit. What are you doing? Okay, wait, stay still, stay. Oh my god. Okay, this thing here is a racetrack, which means that there are cars racing around. Which means you do things like this. Good landing, my friend. Oh, this man's pensive.
Later on in the days of Dan uploading videos to his channel, Dan produced a series called 13 Ways to Die for the channel Machinima and their Happy Hour videos. 13 Ways to Die series consisted of edited compilations of 13 entertaining ways characters in video games could die, including games that had been previously played on the channel. The first videos of this series were specials labelled 42 Ways to Die in Minecraft and 42 Ways to Die in Satan's Row the Third. This was later refined down to only 13 Ways to Die, with the first video titled 13 Ways to Die Hitman Absolution. Fast forward to the start of the Complete series, that started with one of the now more popular completes on the Nerdcube channel. Nerd 3 completes Bully Part 1.
Bully! This is the first in the complete series, which is replacing the monthly series, because both of the monthly ones I've done so far lasted more than a month. So I thought a title change was necessary, and we are playing Bully Scholarship Edition.
Completes were dedicated to finishing the full length of a video game in one consecutive run. One video per day, after which there was a gap when a completes was ended until the next one was finished and edited. Examples of the complete series include Nerd 3 completes Simpsons Hit and Run,
Next few seconds! Oh! Don't lose it now! The end!
Nerd 3 completes Roller Coaster Tycoon 3,
It's Jesus! Holy shitting tit nipples, a shark! Why do we have a shark in our water? Where did the shark come from?
and Nerd 3 completes Psychonauts, which only spanned over 2 videos. Dan.
You have enough Psychonauts but a side challenge marker. Spy Psycho. Okay, cool. I should have done that. Close. Can I close it me inside? Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have some time in here. I'll be back later.
Across the plays, the completes, and the other series and videos that were uploaded to the channel. A particular video was uploaded that introduced a new channel to Nerd Cubed.
Bollocks. Oh, fuck.
Previously, Dad 3, also known as Steve Hardcastle, was featured in a 1000 subscriber special, where Dan, alongside Steve and Adrena, aka Mom Cubed, played various video games with Dan.
Now time to do swimming!
This game is rubbish.
Says my mum, who's never played a game, ever.
I played Angry Birds.
Who's never played a game, ever. We're going to be playing Spore with my dad. Say hello, Dad.
Hello. Dad.
It's pathetic. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be playing Spore, and my dad's going to be playing the Create thingy. He's going to build us a spaceship.
Ooh.
That was the most fake enthusiasm I've ever heard.
The first video uploaded to the Dad Cube channel was Dad 3 Plays Kerbal Space Program on the 26th of April 2013.
3, 2, 1. Take off! It says hopefully. Yes! Come on, son! Wow, just cut back. It's only a test flight. Bring it down gently. See if I can land it right back on the thing again. The play. No, more. Bollocks! Yeah. Oh, I thought they were going to survive then.
Further on, many more videos were uploaded to the channel, such as Dad 3 Plays,
Yeah, I'll park you, mate. Park you in the water. You know, one car parked, then there's loads.
Dad 3 Completes,
Well, I'll take the bike then, shall I? Yeah! What a ride that was! Fucking hell, that was brilliant! That was. Jeez, and I missed that big truck. Woohoo! That was superb! Wow, well done, mate. Excellent! Fuck! Bollocks! I had the zoom button and I fucking killed Franklin. Oh shit! Why am I looking? Why am I looking? Prat. That's because I haven't sat there in properly. Should have dodged that.
many vlog-style videos of food, words, and the many stories of Steve.
Hello everybody, Dad Cubed here. Time to vlog. Hey, not going in here. No, it's private. Oh, hiya. I'd give that a minute. Oh, hiya.
Right, tomato sauce on this side here. It is beautiful. 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 Right, there you go. Beautiful, wasn't it, eh?
More recently, a series of vlogs called The Week of Dad 3 were uploaded. This series is still ongoing with over 70 plus videos on the channel.
Oh, hi, Dad. Hello. Hello, mate.
What's that?
An unusual item has been left on the beach. Yeah, oh, that's fucking unusual. It's a fucking Christmas tree.
Two more people who later joined the Nerdcube team are Rebecca Morhagen and Matt Collins. Matt. Prior to being hired for Nerdcube Ltd, Matt Collins, known by the online alias Mattphobia, ran the subreddit r/Nerdcubed and was involved in running the original Nerdcubed fan servers. This is how he was first found by Nerdcube. Matt first met Dan at an EGX convention in 2012. Years later, Matt is now the CEO, Chief Operating Officer of Nerdcubed Ltd, and is, as he refers to, the Internet Butler at Nerdcubed. As well as this, Matt is now the main editor of most recent videos across the channel, and maintains the Nerdcube Twitter account.
What the fuck? You got a fucking helicopter?
Yes.
You made me fucking swim!
Now on to Rebecca. Rebecca, on the 25th of January 2012, sent this tweet to Dan. A couple of years after, on the 12th of November 2016, Daniel Hardcastle and Rebecca Morhagen got happily married. Rebecca and Daniel, #Rebel, was born.
Soup. What? Fine, I'll put onion in it as well. It's onion and tomato soup. There.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants you! I want you. Wow, right.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, look how happy he is to be a Pokemon.
This is Togepi on LSD.
2017, Rebecca joined alongside Dan in the Nerd-Free Twitch streams and became the reader of Twitch chat, reading new subscriber names and referring to Twitch bits that came in as Twitch Twiddlies. Rebecca is vocal in the Nerdcube community, which has always been loved by everyone. Within the history of the old plays, Father and Sundays, Permadeath and the other series that came onto the channel, Dan started collaborating with other YouTubers, such as Martin Littlewood and Emma Blackery. Martin, in the Littlewood, also known as Martin, played Minecraft together with Dan in a video called In the Little Cubed, The First Great Journey, on the 30th of January 2013.
People just want to see us kiss and hold hands.
Well, Martin.
There we go.
It's this beautiful sun. Oh, it's a sunrise. Sunrise. Nothing can happen yet.
Oh, sorry.
Sunrise.
My bad.
Okay, get up. Okay.
I had myself.
And already, someone is drawing ponies of us.
Later on, they started playing other games together as a duo, such as the GTA series.
Vault 176. Stick your thing in the right thing. Wait, 167.
It was 167, yeah.
1 plus 7 is 6, mine. 1 takes up. No, yeah. It's my IQ plus 100. You know, I know this. Or was it plus 76? Plus 67. Fuck!
Rocket League.
Watch me be the best move I've done all the day. Watch, I went, fuck that.
Yeah, you can have it. I'm not that much of a glory hog.
And Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
Number 3 on 1. We've got 5 seconds. Display's number 2.
Same label you pressed in stage 2, so 2 on 1.
Oh, shit! Exploded! Fuck! Oh, that was so close, just as you finished the instruction.
As well as many others. In the Little Cubed, it's later then adopted as Little and Cubed. Emma. Emma first collaborated with Dan on the 14th of September 2013 with a video titled Emma Meets Nerdcubed.
Last hour, just fucking around and making fun of my height and things. So
Sorry, Emma, in the editing booth.
This is his fault. Like, I had a video planned.
Emma appeared in further videos such as the GTA High series and Demo Plays, as well as many others.
That's a gun, Emma. That's not a middle finger. That's a gun again, Emma. That's not a middle finger. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. That's a gun, Emma.
It won't.
That's a gun, Emma.
It won't.
That's a gun, Emma.
Things.
That's a gun, Emma. I'll wait for you outside the train.
Why?
Because I'm a monster.
Because you're ready to. I fucking knew it.
Of course you did.
Knew it.
Why did you still go
Why
in?
did I go outside?
Why?
Emma has 10 minutes left to live. What is the last thing you would say to her?
I would say, could you fuck off? Otherwise the police will get suspicious if you just die in 10 minutes' time.
Just get out my house
Yeah,
and just die somewhere
could you
else.
get at least 10 minutes away? I mean, if you walk 10 minutes, you'd probably be able to get over by Limehouse. Just
Maybe.
They wouldn't really care about me then. That'd be fine. Or you can do it on a train, die on a train. It's like no one will notice for a while.
Yeah, I
You
appreciate
get
that.
really far away. What would you do for me then?
I'd say I'm really gonna miss you because I think you're a fabulous person. And now you feel like a right prick, don't you?
Nah.
Oh. Damn it!
Right, prick, but I'm not in prison like you would be.
Demma's vlogalog started on the 4th of January 2017. In it, Dan and Emma did a series of videos going through a book called Vlogalog.
You're about to see NerdCube and Emma Blackery. Starting SCT and having a chatty naturally about the things that casually imagining or randomly, all the wacky things that happen on the planet. Actually, we haven't strings attached to our hospitality. We plan to leave you happily ever after. That's the strategy. You have to leave, and that would be a tragedy. It's Demma, and that stands for Dan and Emma Blackery.
The series spanned over 25 videos, with the last video being merged into a 1 hour and 38 minute video wrapping up the rest of the vloglog videos that were recorded.
This is a book
Yes.
which explains how to become a vlogger. And
Lord knows I need the help.
Yeah, as neither of us actually know that, we decided to get a book to help us. My vagina is the best thing about me. I know what shirts we're going to be selling soon.
We tried to upload images as video.
I have once literally tried to upload an Excel spreadsheet as a video because I was tired and it had the same name.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, this is Emma. This is Matilda. Say hi.
She's such a cute owl.
Video. Things you might need to do. Things you might need to do. Film your video. Yeah. Keep it in your brain and just let. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Now coming back to a former member of NerdCubed. What? In the old times of Dan creating videos for the channel, Dan was living alongside What Fanart in a flat in London. Watt was a former game designer and developer at NerdCubed. He was also featured in many IRL videos on the channel officially NerdCubed. Such videos are Holiday Epilogue,
I'm back from Canada! You went to Finland.
Nerdy Chat with Stephen Moffat, who was a former Doctor Who writer.
In the 11th hour, is Amy's friend Jeff watching Lesbian Spank Inferno when the Doctor walks in on him?
And House Tour with a Vengeance.
Die!
Hey.
It's happy hour!
Watt was the company director for NerdCubed Ltd until he resigned in August of 2015. And lastly, now onto one more particular person, Jay. As a part of a Make-A-Wish, Jay Harmer was given the chance to play video games together with Dan and Matt. Jay first came into contact with the Nerd Free team through Starlight's Children Foundation at the age of 15. Sadly, the first meet was postponed as Jay's cancer resurfaced. Further on, 3 years later, he beat cancer for a second time, and in February of 2017, at the age of 18, Jay got his wish granted to meet and play GTA alongside Dan and Matt.
If you could, like, change lives with me or Matt, which one would you rather change lives with?
Well, I mean, I sure as hell wouldn't want to swap with Matt, so I guess you.
Wait. Look, you had cancer twice. And, also, Jay relapsed. I hope you don't mind me saying this. You relapsed so hard. We started setting this up when he was 15. He's 18 now. You went through all that shit, and you still don't want to swap lives with Matt.
Well, I mean, just look at his face.
Oh. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm dying!
The videos that then followed, which featured Jay, are Nerd Free Plays GTA 5, literally cancer, Nerd Free Plays GTA 5, 2 more, And also a video with Matt and Dan alongside Jay Foreman, Nerd3 Players and Tiny Planes with 2 J's. In March 10th, 2018, a video titled Nerd3 in Hospital was uploaded to the channel. In it, it reveals that Jay had been brought back to the hospital as his cancer had returned for a 3rd time.
I'm fine! I'm not.
With no treatments working, he was not expected to live for much longer. Despite this, Jay, the absolute legend, remained happy and cheerful and joked about his situation and encouraged others to do the same.
But still happy to make jokes about it. That was a big thing that I wanted to make sure that everyone knows, really, when they find out about this. I am 100% still of the stance I would rather laugh about this than feel dodgy, like feeling like tiptoeing around it.
Further on, Jay appeared in 2 more videos on the NerdCube channel, titled Nerd3 Plays Star Trek VR The Next Generation and Nerd3 Plays Star Trek VR Deep Space J, which were both puns of his name. The 2 videos featured many true nerd John, Dan and Matt, alongside Jay in their deep space adventure.
Tests and fucking every kind of test.
Welcome to the world of Big 30, where you start having to get cancer checkouts occasionally.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Fun. By the way, Jay, how are you?
Yeah.
28th of June 2018. Jay Hammer passed away after a strong, fearless battle with cancer. People from around the extended Nerd3 community and many fans, including myself, paid their utmost respect to the legend that was J. Robert Hammer. Now we go back to the channel with the reboots. Dan did reboots on the channel to change up the content he was uploading. 2 main reboots on the channel came with their own videos. A video on the 31st of October 2015 titled Nerd3 is Changing Now. In the video, Dan said that he was retiring his ever so famous phrase on the channel, "Hello procrastinators," introduced series such as Bricking It, DadCube Vlogs and Secret Recipes, and hates with also the counter to it, loves. In the video, Dan announced Ashens as the new voice of NerdCubed.
So, here we are, exciting time, about to announce the new Nerd Cubed. Let's go straight in for it. Enter Stranger.
Hello, I am Stuart Ashen, also known as Ashens.
It's Ashens! Ashens is going to be the new voice of Nerd Cubed.
With some talking go by, Ashens backed out and Dan cancelled his retirement.
I think actually I'm going to pass on this. I'm sorry, I just hadn't really got my head in the sort of right space, and now I'm looking at it, it sounds like a fucking nightmare. Yeah, look, I'll get my agent to give you a call, yeah? Cheers.
Alright. Okay, please hang on. Right, I guess this is a job nobody wants to do, so I guess I'll keep doing it, I suppose. Trying to get shot of the fucking thing.
The next reboot we come on to that also has a video called Nerd3 Reboot 2020. In the video, Dan featured a collection of new series that would go onto the channel, such as Quick, Reacts and Cats, along with some other more different series. The videos that came to be were Cats.
Ooh, the new... Alright, there's literally... I've started 1 second in and there's already a bug.
Quick.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is genuinely excellent, utterly gorgeous, and about as fun as climbing up a massive stone penis for no reason other than to giggle.
And Reacts, spanning on just one video.
NerdCube reacts to... the sudden appearance of Ashens. Hello!
With this being near the end of the video, let's go on to the current and future happenings of Dan and Nerdcubed as a whole. Fuck yeah, video games. Fuck yeah, video games. The Life and Extra Lives of a Professional Nerd is a book written by Dan. Fuck yeah, video games is a comedy book described as being a personal, absurd celebration of the sheer joy of video games. The book is written by Dan himself with beautiful illustrations by Rebecca. Also included a foreword by Tim Schafer, who founded Double Fine and created such games as Psychonauts and Grim Fandango, and also a guest writer, Ashens. The book, crowdfunded through the website Unbound, broke the crowdfunding record for the shortest amount of time to reach its goal, with only just taking 15 minutes from when it was put up. The book is now released, with it being available in many Waterstones across the UK, as well as physical and ebook versions being able to buy online. During the book release, Dan alongside Rebecca went on a book tour around various Waterstones and the Forbidden Planet bookshop, such as Edinburgh, Newcastle, York, Manchester, Birmingham, Bristol, and with the last being Forbidden Planet in London, going back to where the first video on the channel was recorded with Edgar Wright. The Paradox is a second book, which is also written by Dan. The Paradox is a fictional book and described as being
a dark comic sci-fi that I have been itching to write since forever. It's kind of a mix of, well, it's a bit Doctor Who, a bit Star Trek, and a bit fucked up.
Dan once again will be writing, and Rebecca illustrated it. At the time of writing, the book was quickly backed on Unbound. An excerpt of the book is included on the Unbound page, as well as being included as a part at the end of Fuck Yeah Video Games, as a teaser for what's to come. As well as Dan being primarily featured in person on the Toys channel, Dan has also been featured in many other videos elsewhere, such as Knighthood and Decoy, where Dan played the villain, Night Snake.
Enough procrastinating!
A video sketch with Tom Scott Ridgewell called Tell Me Something I Don't Know.
The dot on a lowercase I is called a tittle. And on the lowercase j, that's called a tiddle.
I know that. Tell me something I don't know.
Humans and bananas share around 50% of the same DNA. They do.
I know that, Dan. Please, tell me something I don't know.
You can swallow up to 8 spiders every night, if you really want to.
Tell me something I don't know.
A group of pods is called a grumble.
Tell me something I don't know.
Tom, please!
Tell me!
Up and coming, Dan has a part of a sequel to Ashens and the Quest for the Game Child, Ashens and the Polybius Heist. Going to the channel, Dan has been uploading Nerdcubed, the show, in where Dan talks about all the current gaming news, and also shows recommendations for various games. Bringing back completes, Dan played through the open exploration action adventure Outer Wilds. Now Dan has become a Sunday Times best-selling author, and Rebecca being best-selling illustrator of Fuck Yeah Video Games. Continues streaming over on twitch.tv/nerdcubed, and has 2 lovely adorable dogs, Reagan and Matilda, to which are the best, and I think they should be the ruler of Nerdcubed. Anyway, that has been the history of Nerdcubed, and we all can't wait to see what's in store for the future. But before we go, me and Cookie, who was one of the helpers of this video, would like to say a thank you to both Dan and Rebecca.
I
have been watching Dan for nearly 7 years, and during those 7 years, he pretty much turned me into the person I am today. Not only did he influence my life in terms of gaming, but also in terms of what I consider funny and what my general preferences are. Through him, I found out about one of the nicest and most wonderful person, and that is Rebecca. It's always so nice to talk to them during Dan's Twitch streams, whether it is them on the stream or in chat. Dan's videos never fail to cheer me up, and I don't have the words to explain how grateful I am, and I hope that I'll be able to meet him and Rebecca in person someday.
Dan has been such an inspiration to me, and has brought me many laughter and joy to my life. From bursting out with laughter from watching his videos when I was young, to now watching any video uploaded to the channel that I see being all the more enjoyable to watch. I'm ever so grateful for Dan and the greater Nerdcube community, introducing me to many people around. As well as this, it's always so nice to see the lovely Rebecca interact with us, whether it's through Twitter interactions, or asking in Twitch chat on how our days have been. These small interactions are more than enough, and always are greatly appreciated. Words cannot express how much love I have in saying this. Thank you. Really, thank you. This has been the history of Nerdcubed. I'm Mr. Chestnut, and without further ado, Chestnut out.